Everyone, we did it. I got the MetaZoo content creator card, the MetaZoo content creator medal. I'm gonna try to hold it up here, see if my camera will focus on it, give you a good look at it. Now, it has been a journey of about like a year and a half, I'd say, to get this card. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that journey. And I want to really use it as an opportunity. I'm gonna talk about the card, but I also just want to kind of use it as an opportunity to show some encouragement, to give some encouragement to you all who might have applied for this or are working on getting this or maybe haven't heard anything back yet. Because I can tell you it has definitely been a long process for me. At the very end of it, definitely a satisfying process. I was really thought that I wasn't getting this card for whatever reason. And I just got an email this week that said, hey, your application's been approved. It's coming. We're going to be shipping it in 1 to 2 weeks. And then it showed up today. And that was like 2 days after I got that email. So it's a really cool card. This is not the first edition one. There's like a Bunny Man that is the first edition. And then I don't know if there's another edition after that or if this is a third rendition. I can't remember if I've seen another one besides this one and the Bunny Man one opened. But I really like this one actually a little bit more. Shout out to everyone who got that Bunny Man card. It's just a little bit grisly for me. I really like this one a little bit more with the Hopkinsville Goblins. A very clean design. I like it. And it says in the flavor text here that this was originally awarded to a valued MetaZoo content creator. So man, that just feels awesome. Now, I want to tell you, when I first applied for this, I started actually my YouTube channel in 2021, and I did happen to be doing MetaZoo videos because I was wanting to do a collecting channel, and that's when Cryptid Nation First Edition was releasing. So I did a bunch of MetaZoo videos for that release and started getting the MetaZoo momentum rolling on my channel. Now, I actually applied for the medal shortly after that, and I took a teaching job and kind of took a hiatus from YouTube at a certain point, and then my MetaZoo application was denied for the medal. They probably saw that I wasn't making videos and probably wasn't sure if I was even into MetaZoo anymore. But nonetheless, I came back to YouTube with a vengeance and I applied a second time, and I followed up with them at some point in 2022 to check on my queue, where I was in the queue for the application. They actually got back to me and told me, it takes a while. And I didn't hear anything back. I followed up with them yet again a little bit later. And it was at the end of either October or November. I want to say November, could have been end of October. It might have been October, but I don't remember. But one of those months at the end of that, they actually sent me this random email long after I had followed up my last time and not heard anything back and said, hey, just wanted to let you know, thanks for your email following up. Your medal is still in the queue and it should be a few weeks, something like that. And I thought, okay, so within the next month, right, I'll be hearing back. So keep, making MetaZoo videos, keep thinking about when I'm going to hear something back. And now finally, I didn't hear anything back, January 2023, February into March. Finally, I get an email, March 2023, saying that my application was approved and the medal would be showing up. So that has been my journey. Now, it's awesome. I'm so glad to get this medal. Shout out to MetaZoo Games. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who has supported me on this channel, who's showed up for the videos, commented, liked the videos. I know that's an easy thing to forget to do. A lot of people want to like it, I think, and just forget to do it. But, that means a lot when you do that because that really helps the videos out. Anyways, I wanted to let you all know because I see sometimes some frustration out there from, I think, some social media people, some maybe negativity coming around like the process of feeling like you're not going to get the medal or whatever. And I just kind of want to let you know that I'm sympathetic, and in terms of I was feeling a little frustrated myself, mainly because I had gotten an email from customer service or the medal team or wherever saying, look out for us to finally get to your application. And then like 4 months went by. And when that happens, you kind of think like, uh-oh, they didn't like a video I did. They didn't like me doing like a bear market video, when the market hasn't been great. Or so I feel the sort of conspiracy of, the potentially being put on a naughty list or being written off for whatever reason because maybe they didn't like a video when you don't hear anything for 4 months. Now, shout out to FizzGig. I'm going to put his most recent video that he did on this subject down in the description below my video because he made a great point in there. He was like, this is a free card, right? They don't have to be sending out content creator cards. You can't really complain or be too negative because it's free stuff, right? Pokemon and all these other games don't give this kind of love to their content creators by having a specific promo or medal just around them. I completely understand that, and he makes an awesome point. I totally agree with him. I think the issue with me that made me really feel frustrated was that I actually kind of got an email saying like, hey, we'll be looking out in a couple of weeks. It should be done. And then 4 months go by, and I'm just like, oh, I just feel a little bit like maybe something happened and the communication was decidedly dropped. And I was just kind of, they were like, don't worry about that application anymore or something. So probably some conspiratorial thinking, but it was like 4 months. But anyway, so I wanted to let you all know, maybe the process just takes a long time. Maybe there is some backlogs. Maybe it really is a slow process and they can't even get to every customer service email or people reaching out to the Metal team with questions. So I would encourage you, follow up with them. Try to send them another email and follow up, and because you could one day just get that email that you got approved, and it just might just be a long process. So I wanted to share my experience with that, and hopefully it is kind of encouraging to you all who might be thinking about or have applied for the Meadow and are still waiting. And let me tell you, too, don't be too hard. I think if someone is kind of negative or shows some negative sentiment or makes some complaint, try to treat it as kind of constructive feedback. Being involved in social media a lot, doing a lot of videos, or if you're kind of in advanced mode on Instagram and doing those reels and all of that kind of thing. And, that takes a toll, I think, to a certain extent, that a lot of people who don't make content regularly or are, content creators on a regular basis really understand there is a lot of pressure around that, and it can affect you in terms of mental health and just all kinds of things. So so it is not unusual, I think, for someone to kind of feel like maybe there's something going on and they're not going to be getting this kind of card or whatever, or whatever kind of love from a game that they're covering, and then just for them to kind of feel bad around that, right? Social media, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of self-affirmation wrapped up in the work you're doing. And I think people who create content regularly can be affected by that. So definitely be sympathetic. If someone is down or needs a little encouragement, show them some love, hold out a helping hand. And at the end of the day, the best thing you can do is just like their content and show up and support them and be there, because hopefully they're there because they really love making the content anyways, no matter what. And that brings value to them doing it, and also to the people showing up to engage and experience that content. So, just be a good community member and show some support. Thank you all again so much for your support on my channel. And for watching this video, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're wondering what's next for the content creator card that I just got, I'm going to be sending it to CGC, and I will be doing a video and showing the grade on that. So definitely look out for that. I'll be sending it pretty soon. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in my next one. Thank you.